Alright, so I recorded episode 7, and then I immediately edited it and uploaded it like as soon as I possibly could, so that you guys could get episode 7, you know, as early as possible. And then right away, as soon as it was done uploading, I'm now starting to record episode 8. So I'm watching this in as quick succession as I kind of possibly can. But I still wanted to get the first episode up early, you know, especially since, like, I feel like people right now are gonna be like buzzing about this show, like this act, and they're gonna be wanting to watch reactions right now to the show. So getting it up early is probably gonna help those people. So if you're one of those people who you are watching reactions now because you can't get it out of your head, then I hope my reaction gives you some sort of comfort, some sort of entertainment, and I hope you enjoy it. So this is episode 8. The second last episode, oh man, second last episode of Arcane forever. It's really scary to me that that is the case. Episode 7 was amazing. Amazing. Like, this is recency bias at its finest, but it was one of my favorite episodes of Arcane in general. Like, that was such an incredible episode. So yeah, I kind of know what to expect. I expect they're going to go back to, you know, what was going on at the end of Act 2. And we're going to pick right up with Jace, I guess, and then Echo appearing somewhere and trying to help out. He seemingly would have the ability to go back 3 seconds in time, like, you know, for 4 seconds in time. Like, how is that gonna assist us? I don't know. That all of this stuff has happened for longer than 4 seconds. So unless he's able to like supercharge it, or he was sent back to the past already, or I don't know. Like I've got no idea. I truly don't. But yeah, I mean, how do you write this? How do you wrap this up? Let's do it. This is episode 8. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account if you can to watch the full-length reaction. The full-length reactions to this series, by the way, are slightly delayed, but that's because I'm getting the edited versions up so early. So it's not really that the full-lengths are late, it's that these edited ones are much earlier. But if you want to watch the full-length, go subscribe to my Patreon, and if you're watching this a little bit after it comes out, then it might already be up there, so go check it out. But yeah, anyway, let's jump into this. Season 2, episode 8 of, what's the show called? Arcane. Arcane, here we go. Oh, back to the, shit, I forgot this shit was going on. Mel with the black rose or whatever. There's so much to wrap up in 2 episodes. Oh, hell yeah, Mel. Holy shit. Look at this woman. Whoa! There is a woman in Legends of Runeterra that's all about light, but I don't know if they're related. But I play as her in Legends of Runeterra. Can't remember who she is.
We each have our own expressions. Yours is quite rare.
Okay, Mel's a mage.
Into the ethereal.
Oh! This is a girl who's beheaded!
Even now, you hide your true face behind illusions.
Oh, so that's not, it's not the Get Girl.
The greatest illusion of them all.
Whoa!
Your power has merit.
Why should one want you dead? A simple blade would do nicely.
So cool.
Where is my brother?
Regrettably, his fate wasn't among your mother's lives.
He is dead.
She chose pride over progeny.
But you need not bear her crime. Whole charade. You want to recruit me.
Your talent.
This is very interesting.
She has always done what she thought was best for the family.
I mean, that's all she thinks about.
Until he uncovered her secret.
Is the family.
Because you are that which she covets most. A weapon. Today, those untouched by the arcane fear us.
Whoa. That's so
What
cool.
is this?
Sister.
Okay. I was wondering what was going on with Mel's storyline, but her being a mage, okay. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Damn, that cool guy. It's a shame. Oh. Oh.
We do not lament a warrior's death.
Oh, cool.
We avenge
Oh.
it.
Okay.
What of their herald?
He's
The
dead.
lad should sustain Viktor for
Oh.
a short while.
Oh, he's not
Beyond
dead.
that, it is up to his own will.
He's not dead.
I now come dependent on Viktor's survival.
Oh my gosh. Victor's just gonna get more and more fucked up.
deserves praise.
Listen to his voice.
Or it could have been. I sense my twilight approaching.
He is dying.
Will evolve all those willing.
Interesting and scary. What was it? She had like a horrified look. Maybe not horrified, but a shocked look. But he was just floating from what I could see. Oh. Yeah, this guy. The subtitles called him Loris, which is the first time I've ever heard his name. She just called him that as well.
Jinx.
Oh no. Oh no.
Spit it out.
Did she leave? Did she die? Did she kill someone?
Maybe we can negotiate.
Maddie?
I need a plan.
You can have both.
Arrested?
Check on my father.
Oh, I mean, she does need to be arrested. It's Jinx. She's killed so many people.
Self-serving war pig. She oinked poison in your ear and you just ate it.
Oinked poison. Oh.
Then she just surrendered.
Oh.
I didn't even have time to decide what to do. I was waiting for you to recover.
She wants you to help make the decision, I think.
She's changed.
But you need to convince her, I think.
Can't erase our
Who
mistakes.
decides who gets a second chance?
It's a good question. But I think Kate does. I think it's part of her job description to decide who gets second chances. Who are you? Are you Maddie's sister? You just have similar hair color. She didn't eat the last bit.
Vi thinks you've changed.
She can't accept.
Oh, look at her hair.
There are no.
We're seeing her hair without the braids.
Actions. All the pain you've caused.
She's scratching off her nail polish.
Do what you came here to do.
She came here to talk to you, I think.
I just don't have the energy for it any longer.
Maybe we should get in the cell with
I
her.
didn't know. Probably wouldn't have made a difference. I didn't know.
Yeah, it really wasn't like personal. Like she wasn't trying to. Oh. I think I actually am starting to see how they can wrap this up in 2 episodes. Pacing feels good. You've both changed quite a bit.
You're the reason we didn't die in the attack.
Apparently so.
Because she's a
How long have you
mage.
known? Why just me? Why not save all of them?
She didn't choose.
decision.
How can I know you aren't lying to me?
Oh, he's so suspicious because
Use me.
The machine rallying the
he's so traumatized, and I don't blame him. Holy fuck! Whoa. What the fuck?
Was a moment of we must talk.
Oh, this is
Viktor,
crazy.
everything you've done to these people, you did alone.
Oh, shit. It's pretty cool. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ooh.
Your mind has become rigid. Jace.
Victor's so powerful.
Fear cleanse started with you.
Like, I get the feeling Viktor could kill them both if he wanted. Shit! Oh, okay. Okay, he's surviving. Oh! Jeez, Mel. Do some magic. Oh. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Oh, he's caught between a rock and a Madada place. Oh. Okay. Well, that's pretty good, except it fucked you up. But I mean, that was just a vessel for Viktor.
You may begin the process.
Oh no. Oh. Does she have that in there with her, or did someone roll it to her? Silco's shadow.
It's a hell of a place. It says something about walls of self-doubt and accepted limitation. We inhabit these cells, these identities, is when you find the will to walk away.
Yeah. Oh.
Jinx?
Oh. She's calling her Jinx. It's just,
What are you doing?
it's so strange to hear Vi calling her Jinx,
I swipe.
but that's what she wants to be known
Use
as.
all that like you did with Zahn. What do you think?
She's trying so hard.
You're never gonna give up on me.
No, she's really not. 2 seasons of this. Oh.
You don't have to worry about me anymore.
Oh
I
no.
need to feel guilty about. There's no good version of me.
There could
What are you
be.
gonna do?
Break the cycle.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this show, Jinx is gonna die by the end of it, isn't she? Oh my god. This is reminding me of when Vi was locked up in season 1 and she had to watch Vander be taken away.
There is no force in this world that can control you. Or be a passenger.
That's kind of true of Mel, honestly. She's always making her own choices. She's always pushing forward. Not being influenced by anyone around her, really.
Quiet.
They weren't being that loud, Jace.
But we don't. A storm is coming.
Look at his fucking design right
Likes of
now.
which pilt over, and we barely survived. Hundreds more are on the way.
Oh my god.
Nazi general is leading them.
Oh, fuck.
Every one of you, top side and bottom, to aid us in this coming war.
This is a
Will be a war.
cool way to bring people together.
Now this isn't a
Oh,
fair
this guy,
request,
I love him.
but it is our own, and I pray that you will join me.
Oh, come on, Savika. It's a fight. You get to punch people. God, I hope he has a decent defense force. Hmm? Oh, cool! Are they coming to help? Oh. Oh! That was a callback to when
Feeling I might find
they first met. The look she gave back.
I choose wrong every time.
Oh.
I've lost everyone.
You haven't lost Kate.
grown a bit predictable.
Oh shit! Vi and Kate is back on! Oh my gosh, and it's steamier than ever!
While you were gone,
I fucked
saw
Maddie.
someone.
Kate, I don't fucking care.
That's the best response to that possible. Oh my gosh, I hope they have a condom. Oh my gosh. Wow, I really thought we were gonna lose any Vi and Kate stuff. And we're getting it in spades now. Oh, they're struggling to undo a belt and both laughing about it. That's so real. Oh my god, the characters are like happy about something. It's amazing. I needed that scene, I think.
You're alive. I know about the Black Rose. You know, a
She's
facade.
no longer
They're
happy
nothing
that you're
but
alive.
lies, caught in their web, and with every action grew more deeply entangled.
So you let him die?
Oh,
I can't. Carved into me a wound that will never close. I pray
Oh
you
my
never
gosh, a
suffer the
tear
agony
from
of being
Ambessa.
forced to force that every one of us is equal on the battlefield.
interesting.
That through cunning, sweat,
Look at
and
this.
steel,
That's so cool. This
we
weapon.
shape our. I've found another way.
Oh. Oh, is the other way hex tech?
Imagine, child, army that need never fear death.
Oh man, it's horrifying. Oh. Is he leaving this space world? Well, she's gonna disappear in your arms again. At least you get to say goodbye this time.
You won't.
Oh my god. Oh! What the fuck? Oh. They're rising. And so is Warwick. Oh no. This is really scary to me. Whoa. What the fuck? No, show me it in proper fucking lighting. No! Oh. Jeez, man. Oh, man. I mean, funny thing is, that was like a setup episode. Like, that was a good episode, but it was like they are setting everything up for this final thing. So I've been wondering, like, how do you wrap up this series in this short amount of time, you know? It felt like there were so many loose threads. And I mean, I think that's, you know, that's how it is sometimes with shows, is like you really don't know. But now, like, watching these episodes, I'm like, okay, I see. Like, a lot of it is really like, and this is what a lot of good stories are, but like the stories are coming together. So it's not like stories that are branching that you have to wrap up all of them. The stories are coming together and they get wrapped up with basically like 1 or 2 stories to finish everything up. So, and I mean, that's like really obvious, especially in hindsight, but it is something that is hard for a viewer to see exactly how those stories are going to come together until we see it. And I think it is seeming to do it well. Like, while I was watching this episode, there was nothing where I was like, oh, they're speeding through this storyline, you know? Like, everything felt like it was taking its time, but at the same time, I now feel like 1 episode is probably enough to wrap up these characters. Is it enough to sate my hunger? No. Is it enough to, like, make me satisfied with never seeing these characters again? No. No, it isn't. And I mean, yeah, I could, when I say never see these characters again, I could take in more League of Legends content, I could play the game or whatever, but you guys know what I mean. I'm sure you do. Like, the Arcane version of these characters that's so special and voiced by these voice actors and animated by this studio. Like, it's amazing. So, Mel is a mage, which makes sense. There's a character that I play in Legend of Runeterra, and I can't remember her name or her vibe or anything. Well, I remember her vibe, I guess. But there's a character that I play that's like a light, type character. In fact, I'm saying her. I don't even know if it's a female character. It's been a while since I've played Legend of Runeterra, but there's a character that I play that I was gonna like open the game up on my phone, but there'll probably be updates and stuff since I haven't played it in so long. Who has some sort of light powers or whatever. And Mel's imagery in this episode was reminding me a lot of that character. But I don't remember anything about that character. I don't think that character is Mel at all. Because I feel like if it was Mel, when I played the game, I would have been like, oh, this is Mel. And I would have, you know, in the same way that I go, oh, this is Vi when I see Vi in the game or whatever. I think I would have done the same thing, but maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, so, come on, brain, start working again. Yeah, so she's a mage, and like that, you know, she was considered like, she's basically considered like a weapon, which is why, you know, Ambessa, well, at least the mage says that's why Ambessa holds her so dearly, essentially, because she cares about weapons a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty horrible seeing, like, you know, Ambessa is going so far for this war, essentially, that what she's resorting to is, you know, an army of zombies, like these high-tech zombies, essentially. It's very sad because, I mean, theoretically, her army turned themselves into these, right? Like, that was what happened. It was like, she was like, can you turn my army into you? And Viktor was like, any of them who are willing or whatever. But I feel like her army is very full of, like, Noxian pride. Like, that's a big thing with them. So I'm sure they would have been willing, or Ambessa would have made them willing, you know? But yeah, man, Ambessa's a fucking brilliant character. Just every aspect of that character is incredible. I really thought Viktor was gonna be dead. Like, I thought Jace doing that would have completely killed Viktor at the end of Act 2. So the fact that he's not dead and he's still, and I mean, I would never have guessed when this show started that, like, the final boss would be, like, Viktor, essentially. Like, he's the final boss of the series that, like, everyone has to, like, team up to try to defeat, because he's gonna basically destroy the world in a weird way. And yet, like, he's you could also tell me that happened and I'd be like, oh wow, that would be crazy. But, like, I still wouldn't think, but Viktor is gonna be acting very similar. Like, he's still gonna be speaking kindly and softly, and he's gonna, like, seemingly be doing this for some sort of progress. And, like, you know, you would think if he's the final boss, he's, like, maniacal, laughing, I'm gonna take you all down, and you betrayed me, and this is why I'm gonna do this, you know, like, some massive drastic change in his behavior and in his everything. But it really wasn't. It's like a subtle changing over time, and now it's, like, kind of at a place where it's like, it's inevitable, but we're gonna go to war. It's wild. And then there's, oh man, I mean, the real star of this episode is the Jinx, Vi, Caitlyn stuff. All of that stuff is truly, truly special. Cause, like, when we started the episode and Vi storms into Caitlyn's place and goes, like, Jinx is in jail, you put her in jail, and is, like, really frustrated with that, right? And as I was saying in that scene, like, well, yeah, where do you think she's gonna go? You know, like, it's really sad and it's horrible, and it's like she did all of these horrible things because she was, like, broken and unwittingly manipulated in a weird way, you know, like, she wasn't, it's not like Silco was trying to manipulate her, but it was Silco who dragged her down that path further. It's like if Vi gave her a little push off a cliff and then Silco put her in a wagon and dragged her down the hill. Like, like, no matter whose fault it is, you know, it's hard to put blame on anyone. Like, Jinx did do some horrible, like, many horrible things, a lot of horrible things, but also she's a victim herself. She's so broken, and it's like, I mean, there's a reason, right, that I don't know much about lore, but that you can, like, you can claim madness, essentially, and your crimes are treated very differently if you are not of the right mind. And like there's a reason for that, because it's about rehabilitation and like trying to get you back in the right mind, and you are a victim in you know, in that way as well. So there's no doubt that Jinx is a victim. There's no doubt also that there are many victims of Jinx's behavior, and there's no doubt that she's not blameless in this situation. So like her being in jail, yeah, that would make sense. But her being in jail is also like, we saw her in jail. She's just sitting there waiting for death, and that's not rehabilitation. So what can you do for her? And even in this episode, I mean, Vi tries to trust her, and then seemingly, you know, Vi felt like she made the wrong decision and stuff, and it's like, it's weird. It's tough. But anyway, I'm just so curious to see where that's going. But oh my gosh, we got a Vi and Caitlyn sex scene. And it's like, I'm not celebrating that because it's like, yay, sex scene, you know? I'm celebrating that because these characters have needed this the whole series, you know? Like, to me, that's how you do a sex scene. Like, that's the reason you put it in. There's so much discussion out there of like gratuitous sex scenes and also like unnecessary sex scenes, and like what is what, and like what is necessary, and like is it ever necessary to show it? Should you always be fading to black? Should you ever, you know? I compare so much stuff to D&D, but if you're playing D&D, for example, basically you should always fade to black, you know? Like, you don't need to describe any sex that happens in a thing like that, because you're talking to other human beings. Not everyone may be comfortable with that. I mean, unless you were doing an explicit, like you're trying to do an explicit roleplay game that is supposed to be sexual, like that's part of it, then like if that's the case, then everyone is a willing participant and it's great, and like, you know, do whatever you want. I don't think I could ever do that. And I'm very comfortable role-playing a lot of different stuff. I feel like in that situation I'd be like, this is I don't know, I would kiss you on the neck, I guess. But you, in that situation, you kind of always fade to black. And it would still work for the story a lot of the time if you do, right? And in a lot of shows and movies, yeah, you could probably just imply it. Or you can show them kissing and then cut. Like, you know, and then just like anything that can imply, oh, these characters fucked. And this scene went, you know, very far into it, right? So it begs the question, like, is that much necessary? Do you need to show that much, and do you need to have a sex scene here at all and stuff? For me, this is perfect, because the entire series we've needed it, and the characters have gone through so much horrible bullshit, and like, and also like you could sense that sexual tension between them the whole time, and it also gives us in this episode like a break from all of the despair to be able to have like a few moments of like, oh my gosh, oh look at this, you know? We get to have all of that happen, and I mean, it's beautifully animated. I also loved the bit in the middle where Caitlyn like stops and goes like, Vi, I should tell you, you know, while you were gone, I was with someone, and she was like, I don't fucking care. Like, I love that scene, and what I especially love about it is I was saying in last episode that any sort of Maddie hate, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you for like having any sort of Maddie hate? They didn't do anything wrong. And I was pretty confident with my knowledge of these characters that Vi wouldn't care about that either, you know? Because they weren't in a relationship, they weren't together. And I just feel vindicated and so excited that Vi like came through in that moment where she's like, yeah, it's who cares? I wanna be having sex with you right now. Can we not talk about stupid bullshit? Yeah, you fuck someone else, who cares, you know? So I loved that scene. I truly loved that scene. So yeah, in that case, is the sexy necessary? I think so. I think it's very necessary. And I think they showed the exact amount that they needed to show. So it's great. Really great. All right, next episode is the final episode of Arcane ever. Season 2, episode 9 comes next. Keep your eye out on my channel for when it's going to be posted. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account if you want full-length reactions, early access, and exclusive videos. And go to my Gent Watchers One Piece channel if you like One Piece. I will see you next time. Goodbye.